Some time back, I received in the name of our country the bodies of 4 Marines who had died while on active duty. I said then that there is a special sadness that accompanies the death of a serviceman, for we're never quite good enough to them. Not really, we can't be, because what they gave us is beyond our powers to repay. And so when a serviceman dies, it's a tear in the fabric, a break in the whole, and all we can do is remember. It is, in a way, an odd thing to honor those who died in defense of our country, in defense of us, in wars far away. The imagination plays a trick. We see these soldiers in our mind as old and wise. We see them as something like the founding fathers, grave and gray-haired. But most of them were boys when they died, and they gave up 2 lives, the one they were living and the one they would have lived. When they died, they gave up their chance to be husbands and fathers and grandfathers. They gave up their chance to be revered old men. They gave up everything for our country, for us. We owe them a debt we can never repay. All we can do is remember them and what they did and why they had to be brave for us.
All right, thank you. Please remain standing for the playing of our national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we held at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming. And the rugged red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still and the hum of the rain.
Okay, thank you. You may be seated. All right, welcome parents, grandparents, families, guardians, faculty, honored guests, and most importantly, the members of the Roosevelt High School class of 2023. We are honored to have everyone here today to celebrate with us in these commencement ceremonies. We are grateful that you've all taken the time to join us today. As I listened to the national anthem, watched that video tribute to Memorial Day this past weekend, I'm reminded of the family members, friends, graduates, and those students sitting in front of you that are either thinking about enlisting or have already enlisted in the branches of military services. I would like to thank all of you for your dedication, service, and commitment to our country. Please accept this recognition. At this time, I would also like to introduce the following dignitaries and guests who are here with us this afternoon. Please stand when your name is called. Michael Jennings, Superintendent. Walt Wilcox, Associate Superintendent. Steve Elbogen, Executive Director. Dr. Charlotte Gilbar, Executive Director. Mr. Matt Flett, Executive Director, CFO. Also with us today, representing the Board of Trustees, Ms. Rita Walsh, Trustee, Vice Chair. Thomas Myler, Trustee, Treasurer. Ms. Dana Howie, Trustee, Clerk. Mr. Kevin Christofferson, Trustee. Ms. Jennifer Hopkins, Trustee. Ms. Mary Schmidt, Trustee. Mr. Michael Stadelli, Trustee. Ms. Kyla Alvey, Trustee. And now with us today, Angela Hensley, Associate Superintendent, and Mr. Raymond Catalier, Board Chair. I wanted to thank all of you before we get started for all your contributions to the Natrona County School District and our school in this celebration today. Thank you for the countless hours, expertise that you've provided to improve the ability for us and our staff to provide a high-quality learning environment for our students. It is your additional efforts that are allowing us to accomplish this each and every year, so thank you again from the bottom of our heart. All right, also before we get started, I'd like to take a moment to recognize a few staff members that will be joining you in accomplishing a goal of their own this year. Our retiring class of 2023 will be completing their careers in just a few short days. As you learn to adjust to the joys of retirement and reflect on a career dedicated to our youth, I thank you for all that you've done to make Roosevelt High School a better place for our students. Thank you for the years of service to our school and community, and congratulations. Your efforts do not go unnoticed, so please join me in recognizing Miss Sally Keith, Miss Susan Thompson, Miss Jolynn Clayton, and Mr. Ron Estes. I would also like to take a moment and recognize a group of people who are behind the scenes and worked diligently to make today's commencement ceremony come together. This event is truly a year-round planning process, so please take a moment with me to recognize Ms. Amy Sherwin, Ms. Jamie Bockert, Mr. Ron Estes, and the many teachers and staff members that are sitting behind our student body. Thank you for all you've done. All right, and one more housekeeping piece. Each year, as we near the end of May, I'm reminded of the monumental accomplishment that we're here today to recognize. Today's ceremony is an accumulation of years and years of work, both from the students and the support of parents, family, friends, and those around you in this auditorium today. The fact is that for many of you, this will be the first of several graduations, but it will be your only high school graduation. For some, this will be your first and last graduation. There are some students here tonight that it will mark the first time anyone in their family has graduated from high school. So please, when you feel the need to blow an air horn or detract from another student's recognition, please refrain. And remember that every one of these Bulldogs has worked very hard to be here, and all of their family members deserve the opportunity to hear their student's name recognized as they walk across the stage. Today, one of our students will be the first to walk across the stage, and one of our students will also be the last. They are all important to someone here and important to us. So let's keep the focus on our students in the class of 2023. I greatly appreciate your consideration and respect through today's ceremony. Now, I get the pleasure of introducing to you, and we'll get the pleasure of hearing from our guest commencement speaker. I would like to take the time to thank him for sharing his message with you and the graduating class of Roosevelt 2023. Here to speak with you today is Zachary Pullen, a graduate, a Casper native who attended D. Morgan and graduated from Natrona County High School. After completing high school, he attended the Columbus College of Art and Design. His illustrations have been featured in Sports Illustrated, the New York Times Book Review, Esquire, the Wall Street Journal. He has also done illustrations for Simone & Schuster, Scholastic, and National Geographic. Zach's picture book illustrations have won awards and garnered starred reviews. He has been honored several times with acceptance into prestigious Society of Illustrators, Shows and Communication Arts, Illustration Annual, and Best in Current Illustration. He has won multiple awards, including the Wyoming Governor's Art Award, the Western Heritage Award for Juvenile Literature. Pullen's character-oriented picture book illustrations have been received well, first being published in 2004. His titles include The Toughest Cowboy, How the Wild West Was Tamed, Friday My Radio Flyer, Alfred Noble, The Thinkers, and many others. Earlier this year, his book, Rowdy Randy, was selected as a Wyoming Choice for National Book Festival, earning it a National Book Award. Mr. Pullen has illustrated close to 20 books and loves to illustrate stories of the West. His other notable artworks include the Casper, Wyoming CA murals, which most of you are probably familiar with, artwork depicting famous and infamous golfers, political satire, celebrities, and various other local charity events. The previous New York-based author and illustrator relocated back to his home state of Wyoming, where he works on a myriad of projects and lives with his wife, Renita, while his son, Hudson, completes his degree in Montana. In his free time, Zach enjoys golfing, traveling, and speaking with local artists about his artwork. Among his many professional accomplishments, we ask Zach to speak with you here today as an example of an individual who has taken his strengths and his passions to the highest level. His positivity and has positively contributed to his community and those around him. Those who get the fortune to visit and meet with Zach are better for it. Zach Pullen is an exceptional individual, and we are extremely grateful to have him here today to share his message with us. So please join me in welcoming Mr. Pullen to the microphone.
Thank you.
Thank you, sir.
That was really long. Makes me sound cool. First of all, I would like to say congratulations to all of you, mainly to all of you behind them. If you're anything like me up front, you're amazed that you even got here. And if you're anything like my parents were back there, It's like palpable, the excitement that you have, and I get it. So my first memory of drawing is when I was 3. I was passionate about it then. I always enjoyed creating something out of nothing. When I was in 3rd grade, I spent more time in the principal's office than I did in the classroom. It wasn't my fault usually, but that's what we all say. So, but it was about that time that we were all hit with the worst question of all, which is, what do you want to be when you grow up? It's the absolute worst question that we can ask our kids, because we have no idea. I don't even know. So, I spent most of the recesses and lunch hours in a supply closet as punishment in elementary school. It was very fun. It graduated straight into junior high, where I spent a lot of time in in-school suspension, but I had one teacher that brought art projects to me when I was in that classroom all day. And it let my mind wander and do what I wanted to do. I tended to use the art room in high school as therapy in a way. It was safe for me. I did a lot of great projects there, had a lot of fun, did the art symposium, but I wasn't a great student. I got straight C's once and told my mom that I was super excited, and she said, "Why are you excited?" And I said, "Because I'm average." Average was fine for me. So, after high school, I went to Casper College for a couple years, and I was again asked, "What do you want to be when you grow up?" I dropped my GPA into academic delinquency, and I finally took my first illustration class. It was my 2nd year at Casper College when I got to take that class, and the world opened up to me. So here I was, 11, 12 years later, from being asked that dreaded question, and I finally realized where I wanted to go. So, because I knew where I wanted to go, I had passion for it. I raised my GPA, I built a portfolio, I was recruited and offered a scholarship to an art school, and I completed my college studies in Columbus, Ohio. They paid for 1 year, I had to pay for 1 year. If somebody gives you money to go to school, it's a really good thing, especially now. So, I went to Ohio, and I excelled because other people had that exact same answer to that question. They were all around me, they all had passion, and we all kind of went at it together. After graduation, I moved back to Wyoming and redid my portfolio. I came back with 25 pieces, and I burned them all, and I redid them over a summer, and I moved to New York. Out in New York, I landed on my feet, and I got amazing clients. I worked with really amazing people. And then it was time to move back. When I moved back, my son was about 3 years old, and I wanted him to be back in this school district, and I wanted him to be around family, because I think that's a very powerful thing. And I've been lucky enough that Wyoming has embraced what I do, even though I think the common denominator amongst people that think about the arts is the starving artist mentality. Trust me, I get paid to paint and draw for a living, and it's not easy. I fail more than I succeed. For every drawing that I do, there's usually probably 10 crumpled up pieces of paper in the trash can where my hands felt like bricks. A lot of people see the paintings, they think it's magic, but it's not. It's 16, 18-hour days, and I love it. I'm still passionate about it. So, I will not ask a question of you that we were asked when I was young. But what I will do is ask you to be passionate about something. Because if you're passionate and you love something, it makes it more fun to do every day. So if you find one nugget of something fun, even in a horrendous situation, that's the way to go. In a large painting for me, I find one area that I really want to paint. If the client is a pain, I find that one area that I'm going to blow them away at and do the rest of what they want on their own. So, find your passion, even if it's unreasonable to others around you, because they have no idea what you're passionate about and what you feel in your heart. And that's the only thing that will make you a success, is finding that thing in your heart. And you found that with your teachers and your principal. I heard it when they were in my studio. They are passionate about you. They want to see you succeed. I want to see you succeed. Just not in the arts, because I don't need the competition. So, keep moving forward with your personal goals. You're the only one that knows the path, so just follow it, okay? Thank you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Pullen. He probably prefers Zach, but we'll try to keep it official. This afternoon is a wonderful celebration of you and everything Roosevelt High School. The individuals in this room are the heart and soul of Roosevelt. Our school is a place where our students and staff come together to make great things happen every day. It is a place where inquisitiveness is encouraged, passions are developed, skills and knowledge are improved, and relationships are built. It is the people that make Roosevelt High School special. And it's why it changes so many people's lives every day and every year. Roosevelt is a special place where everyone belongs. Roosevelt is a place where some get a much needed fresh start. Roosevelt is where students come to understand their true potential. It is an environment that each of you in this room have made better. I'm never kidding when I say I have the best job in town, because every day I get to see the potential of our students come out. I get to see our staff and students come together and learn and grow. This year we've witnessed some great accomplishments from each and every one of you. From your academic achievements to our power lifters attending the national competition. This year we've been able to celebrate our traditional Thanksgiving feast together, dance the night away at prom, recognize our seniors at the senior banquet, and celebrate student success with our Get on the Bus activities. All these opportunities and our ability within our school to recognize and bring together the Roosevelt family. Roosevelt is full of greatness. We strive each year in various ways for students to excel and find their place. You all have done an exceptional job finding your place. We are thankful for all the ways that you have made Roosevelt better during your time with us. As you graduate today, you will head into a world that is constantly changing. You'll need to be prepared for anything. In life, you're going to face challenges, adversity, heartbreak, and disappointment. Your ability to handle these opportunities will define you and determine your future successes. This group is full of students who have overcome adversity, faced their challenges, and recovered from disappointment to succeed and sit here as one student body, the class of 2023. We can clap for you, that's fine. It's always hard to figure out where a crowd's going to want to insert those applauses, so the more the merrier. I want you to know, though, that you're going to fail at some things when you leave this room here today. But don't ever give up. Use what you've learned and refined, your abilities to pursue the life that you are passionate about. In doing so, you're going to find happiness and success and accomplish even more than you think you're capable at this very moment. Today is more than just a final step for you. It is really just the first step, and more accomplishments to come in your life. Your K-12 education is just the foundation. It's a building block to many more opportunities in your future. For some, those opportunities will be college. Others, you'll be heading to work, learning in the field. And even others yet will be specialized in heading to training or trade schools or apprenticeship programs. Your future is yours to determine, so I encourage you to never stop learning and never stop growing. Lastly, I want you to know how much I appreciate you. We appreciate you. We appreciate the opportunity to teach and work with you each and every day. You have worked diligently over the past few years, and you've grown tremendously as young people. Oftentimes, in teaching and working with you, We have grown ourselves to become the best versions of us. I sincerely admire and recognize the growth that each and every one of you has accomplished on your educational journey. I only have one thing to ask of you today, because I don't know how your official last day could go without a homework assignment, so here it goes. I ask that as you continue your journey, you strive to be better than you were today, or better today than you were yesterday. You continue to grow and learn and be the best version that you can be of yourself. Congratulations on a job well done, Roosevelt, class of 2023. I don't know if I could be more proud of you guys. I'm now going to introduce Mr. Ron Estes, who we can't thank enough for all his expertise and work this year in supporting, leading, and taking care of all of our students. He's going to introduce our 5 student speakers for this afternoon. Thank you.
Hello. We are now privileged to hear from some of our graduates who have prepared a reflection and a salute to their classmates and their school. Please welcome on stage our student speakers, Nathan Pfeiffer, Bobby Shermer, Elliot Hines, Natalie Herrera, and Miranda Holland.
Hi, my name is Nathaniel Pfeiffer, and I want to go ahead and thank all the students, teachers, parents, and staff who could make it out today to help celebrate myself and fellow graduates. I want to start off by congratulating everybody. The journey was definitely not an easy one, but a necessary one. Now, over the course of many years, we've all been asked the same questions, and those questions are, where do we see ourselves after graduation, or even the classic one, what do you want to be when you grow up? I remember hearing everyone say that they knew what they wanted to be and what they wanted to do, and I had no clue at the time. It took me years to consider a possible plan, and it changed so many times even after I did. I've always wanted to do more for people, but I also wanted to do construction. But I didn't know of any way to do both. I was shown a way that I could do both. The United States Army was the thing that caught my eye. But it wasn't an easy choice. I had the support from family and friends. There's a little bit of advice I'd like to share with everyone today, and that's to say yes. Say yes and follow your dreams and forge your own future, because you are the only ones who can do it. People can push us to make choices and give us advice, but we are the only ones who can make the choice. We all have the choice to go places and be great, and we need to seize those opportunities that come our way. I think I speak for all of us when I say we want the most out of life, and we will get out what we put into it. Whether that means going to college or taking a year off or the military. Whatever it is your plans are after today, I want you guys to keep one promise to yourselves. And that promise is that you will try your best at everything and never give up on your dreams that you are trying to obtain, no matter what happens. The teachers here at Roosevelt High School have taught me that. If you work hard enough, anything is possible. We've all made friends here that we'll keep for the rest of our lives. Because once a bulldog, always a bulldog. So fight for your future like bulldogs should, and never take no for an answer. Forge your future the way that you want it to be. Thank you. And now I'm going to introduce Bobby Shermer.
Hi, everybody. So, like you heard, my name is Bobby. I want to start this off with a word I think that all of you should know, and that's significance. Quote unquote, the quality of being worthy of attention or importance by Google. At the other schools, we are seen as the outcasts, the struggling, the menacing, and the nondescript. And they're right for the most part, but only because we don't do anything about that. Our school this year has had some of the best minds in it I've seen, but a diamond holds no value if no one knows it exists. I don't know about you, but I think that is inaccurate and plain wrong. I see the diamonds here in this room, and I don't even like diamonds, but that doesn't mean that they're not there. I want to send you off with a mission, and I want to leave one last positive impression on all of you before we depart. I hope that you all learn how to polish the beautiful stones you've been given and show the world. I hope one day I see you succeed and have your own significance. I hope that when you pass, there will be those to mourn you and your great accomplishments. I hope you give the world a reason to not forget your name. It's your boat. Sailors, sink it as you wish. Thank you for enduring this little speech I wrote in the lunchroom of Roosevelt High School, October 20th, 2022. And to my classmates, I hope when you go to bed one night and you've realized that you've made your mark, I hope you think about me and all these other diamonds in this room sitting next to you today. I hope that you realize that you've proved to yourself and everyone that told you that you couldn't do it wrong. In fact, you've shown the world that you are better today than you were yesterday. They can't and they won't stop us because we are the Bulldogs. Thank you and congratulations, class of 2023. And now for my friend Elliot.
Good afternoon to parents, staff, and most importantly, the graduating class of 2023. My name is Elliot Hines, and today I have a poem written to perform to you all. Fellow graduates, please know that you have all accomplished something magnificent today. And if no one else is proud of you, I am. Could I get that shirt? Life. The biggest mystery known to mankind. What is it? Why are we here? Who or what put us here? The questions with seemingly no definitive answer. The questions you could ask 100 different times and receive 100 different answers. Is there a correct answer? To everyone, it is different. To me, life is about doing what makes you happy. I think we have all been put here to simply experience life. Experience happiness, anger, love, sadness, all of it. But one problem that I still face, as silly as it may seem, is my self-esteem. Unfortunately, a problem that many others face too. But apologies. If I have learned anything, I have learned that there is one person, that you are forced to put up with for the rest of forever. And that person is yourself. My advice, learn to love yourself. It's easier said than done, but if you despise the person you're stuck dealing with, life's gonna suck. Do things that make you feel good. Go to the gym, or have a lazy day on the couch. Start a diet, or order a large pizza just for yourself. Sing, dance, yell, scream, and cry. Do what makes you feel human, because you are. You are only human, and being human means you are here to feel, deeply and everything. Being human isn't about being perfect. Being human is messy. It's complicated, emotional, and raw. Being human is about learning. It's about making mistakes, forgiving yourself, forgiving others, falling in love, getting your heart broken, and breaking other people's hearts. Learning how to give and receive in this world. Realizing that you are worthy of every breath that you take, of every moment that touches your soul. You are human. You are here to feel. Feel. Thank you all. I'd like to introduce our next speaker, Natalie.
I wanted to start off by saying congratulations, graduates of class of 2023. We did it. Us Roosevelt students have always been looked at differently. We have been labeled, and I just want to say that we are not troubled or problematic. We are strong and dedicated. We have survived a pandemic, the mental battle within ourselves, and all of the criticism from everyone who said we couldn't make it. And to those who constantly told us we weren't good enough and we would never make it, look at us now, and I honestly hope that you have the day you deserve, respectfully. I believe I speak for just about all of us when I say that we are so glad it's over. I have recently realized many things. Everyone has battles in life, and I personally have dealt with life in not so healthy ways. But in all reality, all of us have had many ups and downs with ourselves and with society, and I'm here to tell you that society does not limit us anymore. We recreated the scale. Be yourself, be whoever you want to be, whether that is a doctor, a lawyer, a teacher, an artist, a musician, anything you desire, because we have earned it. Even to have an ounce of happiness, we did this. We may have had some help along the way, but this was our doing, and we should all feel extremely proud of ourselves and each other. Some of us don't exactly like each other and may have at some point even hated each other, but we don't have enough room in this world for any more hate. I believe this is a clean slate for a new beginning, new ideas, and new relationships. So graduates, I have one last piece of wisdom. Live life, don't survive in it. Congratulations, class of 2023. I would like to introduce the next speaker, Miranda.
You know, we've been through a lot. I mean, there was COVID and the pandemic, and then we had to deal with masks. Let's not forget all of this happened in our high school years. But you know what? We made it. We did it. I know that I myself didn't think I was gonna make it. I thought we were gonna die or I would drop out before we could actually graduate. But we didn't. Can you believe that? Think about how proud your younger self is. We made it. But now that we've reached this part, we have to continue on, farther than we already have. And it's probably gonna suck. I know that I am definitely not prepared for what's to come. We're gonna be adulting more than we already are. Think about it. I can't even make my own eye appointment without my mom. And I'm gonna have to live by myself? I know some of you are already living by yourself. And I commend you on that. You're already ahead of the pack. Keep going, don't stop. As this phase of our lives is ending, we are guaranteed to look at our future. We are also looking back at our pasts. And as we do, we'll be trying to remember the good, trying to block out the bad. However, before you block out that bad, know that that experience will help you in your future. Know that though worrying is inevitable, try not to let it cloud your judgment. Don't be afraid to love yourself, to love others, and to let others love you. Also remember that loving others doesn't mean you have to love yourself first. Sometimes all you need is for someone to love and accept you, and in doing so, you can start to see yourself through their eyes, and in turn, love yourself. Now, the speech is getting a little bit long, so I'll wrap it up. As the speech comes to an end, so does the beginning of our story, and we start the next chapter of our lives. Even though it's sad, it's life, and it's pretty fun. To the younger siblings and younger family members, live, enjoy. You never realize how fun it was until it was over.
All right, thank you, Miranda. Thank you to all of our student speakers. I know that this is probably not the most enjoyable experience being in front of all of your peers, but you did a wonderful job, so thank you for taking the time to prepare those speeches and providing that insight. Thank you again. Okay, joining me is Vice Chair Rita Walsh. Ms. Walsh and esteemed members of the Board of Trustees, I am honored to present the class of 2023 and certify that they have met all requirements for graduation.
Thank you. So I think you're ready. Having been certified by Principal Honken as meeting all requirements for graduation by the authority vested in the Board of Trustees of Natrona County School District Number 1, I declare the members of the class of 2023 prepared to receive their diplomas.
Thank you, Vice Chair Rita Walsh. Will our staff please assemble to the facing left stage? And will our students in the first row please proceed to the left side of the stage? You will now have your name recognized and receive your diploma cover.
Check, check. Kyla Krager. Cameron Cole William Parks. Haley Marie Smith. David Nunez. Nathan Howard Jenny. May Hampton. Noah Wisser. Nevada Beadle. Miranda Holland. Caitlin Olivia Wyatt. Tessa Clark Gustafson. Anastasia Marie Tillett. Allie Christine Herman. Bella Hines. Lynx Marie Cisco. Karina Garibay. Dayanara Palacios. Mystic Sage Anderson. Natalie Lynn Herrera. Talon Oka. Will the second row please rise and approach the podium? Stanlita Hill. Dakota Jason Branham. Tanya Gomez. Kiana Nima Koshin. Max Victor Moody. Deontay Jamal Hardy. Tavina Marie Lozier. Esteban Lopez. Jimena Juarez. Isabel Marie Roylance. Mia Alvarez. Analia Lakota Stocks. Damian Pfeiffer. Joshua Michael Betterbed. Hayes Crow. Andrea Michelle Amethyst Jones. Evanston Lee Connor. Serenity Ladon Gorda. Gabe Waters. David Hendricks. Third row, you may approach the podium. Ethan Bilo. Zachary Brewer. Megan Elise Stanley. Nicholas Anthony Gates. Nathaniel Robert Pfeiffer. Nicholas Wayne Wixom. Jade Howard. Russell Shermer. Stacy Thompson. Danny English.
We can go ahead and sit. Yes, please. Yes, ma'am. That is them. Thank you, sir. All right. So congratulations to each and every one of you. Can I have Tanya Gomez to come up and join me to lead the ceremonial tassel change? Yeah, we've got a few. So I'll stand here. I get like really excited. If you just picture, they got a camera zooming in on us and we're online right now.
They definitely do.
Awkward. Yeah.
There's like 20 cameras in here.
There's a lot. But I'm glad Mr. Gardner stopped me because I would have done the tassel change in about 5 more kids. So I'll transition us out of this. So if I didn't mention it, I sincerely appreciate our staff at Roosevelt. They are phenomenal. That is par for the course for me. Go 100 miles an hour, going to forget 5 of our students. So thank you, Mr. Gardner, for slowing me down. So as they get to their seats, now we'll go ahead and transition into the ceremonial tassel change. So Tanya Gomez, will you please lead us in this?
Would the graduates please stand? Would everyone? Would everyone please grasp the tassel and with me move it from right to left? Thank you.
You guys are like the most respectable, appropriate student body ever. Usually hats are flying by now, so we must have done something right. So it's my formal pleasure to present to you the class of 2023. Congratulations, seniors. Please join your families.
I wish somebody would have told me